Welcome and peace. Thank you for watching. My name is Andrew, and within this video we will show you the way to peacefully force positive change within any organization or society. This is video 2 of 3 and covers the first phase of Codify. The reason why you'll benefit from watching this video is that you will know the first step on how you can unite with others to create meaningful positive change within people's lives and our society in order to create a world of lasting peace and happiness that everybody can enjoy. For those of you who are following along within the way, this is part of step 6, Unite. The strategy is first to understand why violence will never lead to lasting peace, and then the 3 phases of clarify, action, and codify. Before we get started, a warning. As I stated in the other videos, to attain our goal, we need to be sure to follow all the phases and the nonviolent tactics as outlined within these videos correctly, and to be as open and inclusive as possible. Care is needed when applying these strategies is because this method is really powerful, and if it's not handled correctly, it can cause division, mass destruction, and chaos. The phases of clarification have 4 steps, which include research, creating clear demands, building a tribe, and then submitting your demands. Okay, let's go through each one of those. The first step is to do the research. The key here is to research the issue entirely and be sure to consider all the sides. For example, for all the parties involved, what's at the crux of the issue on both sides? What are the virtues involved? What else is involved? Okay? Knowing all sides will allow you to end up with a clear, complete, and truthful documentation that then will help you make your case and articulate your demands. As they say, know thy enemy. They say this for a reason, because this will allow you to refute and have knowledge on everything in advance. Preparation is often the key to success. Okay, now the second step is where we outline clear demands. Now that you know all that is at issue, in this step, you outline clear, rational, and reasonable demands. If your demands are not simple, be sure to include the steps and timelines whenever possible. Think about all the players involved. Do you include enough people, or what you're asking for, is it broad enough to really make a lasting positive difference? Take as much as you can into account before moving on. Okay, this will make everything more manageable later. Now, it's important at this stage to also work with the diversity of people to see if the demands that you have codified are transparent, doable, fair, and will achieve the desired result. Okay, as you go through this process, you must look for ways to refine everything too. Okay, it doesn't just end as you go through each one of these steps. It's important not to play games or ask for things that are not possible, reasonable, or fair. We also don't want to stop systems that need fixing. For example, we don't want to demand that they close needed but failing water treatment plants, school, or police department. Instead, we demand that they fix the problems, even if this means replacing people, retraining, and renovating. Now, there is an exception, and this is when the organization is doing something inhumane. Okay, in these cases, we can demand an immediate termination and temporary replacement for these types of heinous situations. Okay, for example, a restart team can be sent into a water treatment plant to get everything operating as well as possible while they work to transition from this broken system into the desired form that we're after. They might take a while to retrain people and get everything in proper order. Okay, so under this first phase of Clarify, we have done our research and we have outlined clear demands. Now, the third step that we're going to go into is building your tribe. The tribe is a group that will help you push your demands and achieve your goals. Now, here we can join a larger similar cause that will include your demands, or create an organization with a clear message built on what you have just learned and codified. Here you need to place people of true merit in leadership positions and add in as many people as possible to your group. The exact number that you're going to need to affect this desired reaction is dependent on the situation. The key is to keep building through this process until enough have joined where the change happens. Adding in those at the centers of power with access to the tools of power, which are both covered within the way, will significantly accelerate everything that you're trying to do. Messaging and marketing are critical too. Remember, all is relative, and we don't know what we don't know, and people know people, which means that you don't always need a superstar right off the bat to get the message out. A local celebrity in a small group with some money can really help a local cause, and they can also help with you growing to be a larger cause. Also, you don't know who these people know. They can bring in a lot more people. One of the best ways to speed up this process is to get other organizations and groups that are already working on the same or similar issue involved. You can join forces. The reason cooperation works so well in these cases is it saves money, it's more productive, and the groups have lists of people that will most likely be willing to help out. Okay, now let's talk about another key aspect of tribe building. Now, all causes need social proof. Now, social proof shows that there are a lot of people on your side. An effective way to do this is by collecting signatures on petitions and conducting polls, to show the size of your following and interest in the issue that you're bringing forth. So gathering social proof is relatively easy with the use of some of the websites out there that can facilitate the sending of these petitions and polls that people might be interested in. Now, the reason this works so well is that leaders know that for every person that voices a complaint and signs a petition, there are many, many more who feel the exact same way. The higher the number, the more significant it will be. Now, there are a lot of times when petitions and polls should be written to where they're as short and as clear as possible. Here we want to really stick to the point and focus on specifics. Okay, now that you understand the issue, have clear demands, and a tribe to back you up, the fourth and final step of this first phase of Clarify is to submit your list of demands, petitions, and documentation to the other party. Now, this submission should be done in the shortest and clearest form possible. The only goal here is to give them the basics to get them to negotiate with you. You don't want to hurt them. You want them to listen, to learn, and to change. You don't want to fight. You want to turn the negative into a positive. To create positive change, we must peacefully unite, make our objections known with logic, reason, and love. If they are doing the same, we will find the solution easier. For example, we may respectfully deliver a one-page list of our demands, a booklet of supporting information along with 100,000 signatures on a petition. After you submit, You wait to see if they will work with you within a reasonable amount of time. And you can even give them a timeline. If appropriate, you can also make these demands public. Public notice means creating materials and distributing them so that they can appear in newspapers, in journals, on radio, TV, and even in books. After submission, you must be willing and ready to further explain your position and respectfully negotiate. Participation means being willing to listen, seek to understand the other side's positions, because we need to be sure that we didn't miss anything that might affect our demands or reasoning. Everything must be open and willing to adjust based on new information. Okay, that's it for this first phase of Clarify. Now let's go over this again quickly. First, we do the research so that we know this topic inside and out. We then create our demands, form a tribe, collect social proof, and then submit our demands in a respectful way, even making them public if appropriate. Okay, now I'm going to step out of this presentation. Just a reminder, this is video 2 of 3 in this series. Be sure to watch the others so that you know exactly how to peacefully force positive change within our society. What you have just heard is but a small part of the way. To learn more, please visit our website, 7wayme. That's the number 7, WAY.me, or peaceace.com. There you can learn more about the Way and the One movement, which is working to peacefully force positive change in all aspects of our society. You can watch great videos that will help you go further in life and make a positive difference in the world. You can find trainings, events, coaching programs, cool products, helpful resources, and free stuff. You can join our music, video, comedy, and other projects and learn more about societal solutions and how we might even work together to support each other and so much more. So please help spread the word and join us on all our social media and give us a thumbs up, a like, subscribe and follow, comment, and be sure to click to be notified of new releases. There's a lot more to come. Our time is short and the need is great. Please unite with us before it's too late. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you, wishing you peace, happiness, and true success always.